Let me ask you something uncomfortable. If I took away your old job title, your business card, your daily schedule, who are you now? Not what you used to be, not what you did for 30 or 40 years. Who are you today? Because here's what nobody tells you about retirement. It's not financial transition. It's an identity transition. And if you don't consciously rebuild your identity, you slowly start shrinking. In this video, I'm going to show you why retirement feels destabilizing even when everything looks fine. The 3 identity traps that quietly drain your energy, and a simple reset plan to rebuild direction and purpose. And stay with me because the 3rd trap is the one almost everyone falls into without noticing it. Let's begin. When you worked, your identity was reinforced daily. People needed you. You solved problems. You had responsibility. Even stress had meaning. Then one day, it stops. And what replaces it? Freedom. But here's the paradox. Too much unstructured freedom creates anxiety. The brain likes purpose. It likes contribution. It likes movement. Without those, you don't feel relaxed. You feel irrelevant. That's why some retirees stay busy but still feel unsettled. Activity is not the same as a direction. Now, here's the important question. If your old role is gone, what new role are you stepping into? Because if you don't choose one consciously, life chooses background character for you. And that leads us to the first trap. At the end of this video, I will give you a tool that will help you to create a thriving new chapter in retirement. If you're new here on my channel, I'm Jan, a 74-year retiree, originally from Sweden, as you can notice on my broken English. I lived an intensive corporate life for more than 30 years. I climbed the famous career ladder and held various important positions in companies I was working for. But suddenly, retirement was coming closer, and I could view a vacuum, a big dark hole coming closer. 40, 50, and sometimes 60-hour work week had to be replaced with something. But what should that something be? I was lucky to make that reflection before retirement and created something that helped me to make retirement to a smooth transition. What I'm going to share in this video, you can say, is a summary of my journey into retirement. Reflection is healthy, but living there is not. Many retirees spend years talking about what they used to do. I was a manager, I ran a company, I worked in healthcare, I built this and that. That's fine for a while. But if your best stories are behind you, your future starts shrinking. Here's the shift. Instead of asking, what did I do? Ask yourself, what did that teach me? Because your experience isn't just your past, it's your asset that can make a real difference. And assets are meant to be used. Now, let's look at the second trap, the one that quietly kills initiative. You tell yourself, I will start when I feel clearer. I will act when I feel more confident. I just need to think it through. But clarity doesn't come from thinking. It comes from movement. When you were younger, you didn't feel ready for everything you did. You acted. And then you grow into it. Retirement should work the same way. Small action, small confidence, more clarity, and more action. Not the other way around. If you wait to feel ready, you will wait for years, maybe forever. But there is one more trap, and this one is the most dangerous. This one is subtle. You start thinking, I've done enough. Let the younger ones handle it. I don't need to push anymore. On the surface, that sounds humble. But underneath, it can become withdrawal. The world does not benefit when experienced people go silent. Your perspective now matters more than ever, giving you a meaningful way to contribute to the world around you. The online world is full of noise, but very little wisdom. That's where you come in. And this leads to the practical part of this video, how to rebuild direction without overwhelm. Stay with me, because this next chapter is the framework you can actually use. Here's a simple reset model. Stage number 1, define your contribution lane. Forget income for a moment. Ask, where can I still be useful? Not impressive, not perfect, useful. Examples: guiding people through something you have lived, teaching practical skills, mentoring younger professionals, sharing structured life lessons. Write down 3 areas where people naturally ask you for advice. That's your lane, my friend. To give an example, I was working my entire corporate life in sales and marketing, and I consider myself professional experience in that niche. I even created a sales technique training on my YouTube channel, where I share my skills, knowledge, and experience. Now comes stage 2. Create structured output. Unstructured ideas die. You need structure. That might mean a weekly article, a small YouTube channel, a digital guide, coaching sessions, affiliate partnerships around something you believe in. The format doesn't matter as much as the consistency. Structure rebuilds identity, and identity rebuilds confidence. Now we move to the final stage, stage number 3. Monetize with integrity. You don't need to chase money, but you also don't need to apologize for earning it. Income creates commitment, accountability, sustainability. When people invest, they listen. When you earn, you stay engaged. That's how purpose becomes long-term, not a short hobby phase. And this is where many retirees discover something surprising. They're not starting over, they are starting better, taking advantage of all their experience, skills, and knowledge. If retirement feels uncertain, it's not because you have lost value, it's because you haven't reassigned it yet. Identity doesn't disappear, it evolves. So here's what I want you to do. Before this day ends, write 1 sentence. In this next chapter, I choose to contribute by, and you fill in the blank. That sentence is more powerful than you think. And if you want guidance on turning that contribution into structured online path, explore the resources below in this video, and the training I've also added in the description. And it helped me to transform my retirement into something meaningful, purposeful, and best of all, I love what I'm doing. You're not done, my friend. You are repositioning. And this chapter can be the most intentional one yet. Take the next step and allow yourself to build a retirement lifestyle you will love. I'll see you in the next step.